So with the launch of the DJI Mini 3, one of the things that I want to be able to do with it is to fly FPV. I have got one of these drone masks. It's pretty straightforward. It's a little bit like the CardBox masks that you get, except it doesn't split the screen. So instead of splitting the screen, it refracts it so you can see the entire screen through this eyepiece. If you get the DJI RC, the smart remote controller with the screen built in that comes with it, you won't be able to connect it to this because the screen is on the remote and there's no output, as far as I know, to enable you to run that on another screen. So for this to work, you need the RC-N1 remote control and a long cable. And then you simply take the USB-C end of this cable and plug that into the remote where the original DJI cable went. And then you just plug the other end of that into your phone. So I've got a lightning cable here at this end. Fire up the remote, wait for it to connect to your drone. Once it's connected and it's inside here, you obviously can't use the touch screen. So what I'd recommend is that you go into the actual settings of here, get everything set up the way you want it to be, then go into the control and assign some functions to your buttons. So on this remote, there's only one function button up here in the corner. So you can customize what that does. So you've got a single tap, and I've got that set to auto exposure, lock and unlock. And then one of the things that I think I would use the most if I needed to use the touch screen was the ability to tap between the map and the display. Obviously you can assign whatever functions you want to that. Now most of the other functions that you would want to use while you're in flight are on this controller already. So obviously you can control the drone, you can adjust the gimbal, there's a play and a record button, there's a button to change between camera mode and video mode. Of course there's the return to home button. Most of the functions that you're going to need during a flight are on the controller already. So there's not really much more to say about that. What we can say for sure is that this setup will work with the new Mini 3 drone.